Hey everyone, I'm Justin Paulus and this is my one-point presentation on the cloud for COM 218. So the other day I was talking to my boss about different types of movies, and he stated he had a vast amount of movies in his collection. He wanted to share them with his son, who resided in the Army for the last couple of years. However, could not figure out a way because of the amount of memory they would take up on his computer. I then told him he could upload them to the cloud. He was absolutely puzzled. He thought the cloud was literally a cloud and that I was joking. So knowing he was confused, I presented this PowerPoint addressing what the cloud is and the benefits and disadvantages it can have, even how it works.
Yeah.
Modern storage, cloud storage. Exactly how useful is it? You can store videos, music, share, pictures, contact files, and even documents. What is the cloud exactly? Cloud storage is a service model in which data is maintained, managed, and backed up remotely and made available to users over a network, which is usually the internet. This storage is usually stored on a host storage server and maintained. TechTarget 2016. Types of cloud. There are 3 different types of clouds: private cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud. Private cloud is more security, easy customization for organization. Let's say a bank, for instance, you have secure cloud and only certain people can use it. Control is more accessible and only certain people can use it. Public cloud, on the other hand, is provided by a service provider such as Google Drive, iCloud, and many others. Available to the public, usually free or pay as you go. Hybrid cloud is a mix of public and private, so you get the best of both worlds. How does the cloud work? Here's a short video showing you how the cloud exactly works and how you can use it in your daily lives.
So imagine you have a dog, and your dog's name is Frank. It's a strange dog name, but just go with it. You and Frank are best pals. Go on walks together, Frank always walks faster, but still, you really love Frank a lot. You only have one photo of Frank, though, this goofy shot of Frank at his birthday party, drooling on a cake. And because you love this weirdly named dog so much, you're worried you might lose this photo. So you upload the photo, your favorite photo, to one of your favorite photo websites, like Flickr, Facebook, or Picasa. And without realizing it, you just started cloud computing. But what does that mean? When you put Frank's photo online, you can picture a giant cloud coming down to vacuum up this photo off your laptop. Then the photo of Frank, birthday hat and all, lives up in the cloud until you need to look at it again. You log on to Flickr or Facebook, and there's Frank. You can see him from wherever you want, from home, from work, even
And in this case, Frank would be my boss, thinking the cloud is actually a cloud floating away.
It's like magic. But it's not. The photo of Frank isn't flying around in the sky. Frank's photo actually lives in a secret warehouse full of computers. These warehouses are called data centers, or server farms, and they're popping up all over the world, just like crops. Inside one of the computer warehouses, there are rows and rows of refrigerator-sized computer towers that are way more powerful than your home computer. It's hard to know exactly where your photo of Frank may be once it's in the cloud. That's because it may be in a dozen of these warehouses all at once. Frank may be chilling in Paris or hanging out in India. There's really no way to know for sure. You just have to trust a web company, like Google or Microsoft, to keep Frank safe. There are a bunch of reasons to do this. The first is that, well, you only have one photo of Frank. It's on your laptop, and if that laptop breaks, if an alien comes to steal the data, or if your apartment melts when a volcano erupts, you're out of luck. No more Frank, no more memories. But when Frank's in the cloud, he's stored not just in one place, but all over the place. So you're less likely to lose him. You also can access Frank's photo from anywhere. You can send a link to some of your friends so they can see Frank too. That's just one of the many powers of cloud computing. And it's not just you and Frank. Entire businesses are running in the cloud. There are plenty of reasons to be scared of the cloud too. But for now, you decide to trust the cloud as backup. If Frank's happy, then you're happy.
And there you go. You have a short demonstration of how the cloud works and the many benefits that it has. We'll continue on and go finish on with the presentation. So why is the cloud so popular? Accessibility, amount of space, cost, usage, data recovery. These are all pros of having the cloud. Accessibility because you can access it from anywhere, any location there is. Meaning your iPhone, your Android phone, your laptop, your computer, even your television. Amount of space. Amount of space actually depends on how much you want to spend, really. But the space can be infinite, just depending on what you actually want to do. By that, I mean the amount of space can be, let's say, 15 gigabytes. Or it can be 5 gigabytes. I know iCloud actually gives you 100 gigabytes free, and they let you use your information thoroughly. And cost really depends on how much you want to get. Even in this day and age, if you want to get cost or energy, you have to buy them. Usage really is on the user. It depends on how much you want to use it, how much you actually trust it. Data recovery. I know when I went to St. Croix, I lost my phone in the ocean. It was ruined. I went back on the phone, I was boo-hooing the whole way back home. But when I got back, I went to T-Mobile and they used Google Drive to recover all my information back to my phone. And that way I had all my information, really, I didn't even know that I had my information backed up to the cloud. The cons. Accessibility is only if you have internet. If you don't have internet, you don't have a connection. You cannot get any signal anywhere. You can send pictures, downloads, anything. You can't do anything at all. Low bandwidths can interrupt connections. If you have a low bandwidth, the internet connection is not going to work. You can get errors in your files. You can get links, and you can get interruptions during watching videos or playing songs. Security. Security is as good as you make it, or as good as you trust the person that you relying on to get your security. The cloud is more of a security issue and a hazard than a good thing. Conclusion to the cloud. A more modern way to retrieve and store data. More reliable storage than a hard drive or a SSD drive. Faster, however, it depends on the bandwidths, and no power consumption. Secure from hand to hand. References. And this concludes my presentation on the cloud.